The Harlem Renaissance was the name given to the cultural, social, and artistic explosion that took place in Harlem between the end of World War I and the middle of the 1930s. The Harlem Renaissance came as part of the Great Migration, a relocation of African Americans from the rural South to the urban North. No aspect of the Harlem Renaissance shaped America and the entire world as much as jazz. Jazz flouted many musical conventions with its syncopated rhythms and improvised instrumental solos. No Harlem Renaissance musician was more influential than Edward Kennedy Ellington, better known as Duke Ellington. Duke Ellington changed the face of jazz and the Harlem Renaissance with his influential jazz orchestra. Duke Ellington's contribution to the Harlem Renaissance came from his regular playing at the Cotton Club, a jazz club located in Harlem from 1923 to 1935. This next video shows Duke Ellington and his orchestra playing Take the A Train, one of his hits composed in 1939. Try to picture yourself sitting around and listening to this historic jazz for the first time.
One of our big requests, Satin Dog.
Jazz wasn't the only thing to come out of the Harlem Renaissance. Several famous black poets and writers found their niche in the Harlem Renaissance. Langston Hughes was an influential writer during the Harlem Renaissance, as he wrote about his anger towards racial injustice and gave a voice to African Americans who had been silenced. Along with Hughes, there were other influential writers in this era who have pieces still important today, such as Countee Cullen, W.E.B. Du Bois, and more. The writers of this era wrote pieces that spoke to the experience of Black Americans, such as Cullen's poem Incident, which was the story of a young African American being called the N-word. Here's a video of Langston Hughes reading one of his poems, Dreams.
Bring me all of your dreams, you dreamers. Bring me all of your heart melodies, that I may wrap them in a blue cloud cloth, away from the too rough fingers of the world. And that is what poetry may do. Wrap up your dreams, protect and preserve them, and hold them until maybe they come true. Columbus dreamed of finding a new world. He found it. Edison dreamed of light, more light, and he made light. All the progress that human beings have made on this old earth of ours grew out of dreams. That is why it is wise, I should think, to hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow.